This podcast is part of the Deluxe Edition Network. To find other great shows on the network, head over to deluxeeditionnetwork.com. That's deluxeeditionnetwork.com.
Hey everybody, this is Chase from Barrel Age Flicks. Go ahead and check out our Patreon for raw, uncut footage and early access to all of our episodes. The link is in the description, and it's only $5 a month. Thanks for listening.
Hey guys, this is Ron. This episode right here is an episode that we recorded with Casey and Ray over on the Deluxe Edition. We actually took over their show. We actually did the same thing when we did the Elvis show, I think back in the summer. It was episode number 163. We had such a great time with that episode. But they let us release it on our platform also. This was a fun episode talking about the movie Straight Outta Compton, which it seems like that's going to be a normal thing in our series with them, is talking about musical biopics. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode. And make sure to check out this episode in video form on their YouTube channel. The link is in our show description. Make sure to check out the Deluxe Edition Podcast on the Deluxe Edition Network. Casey and Ray are a fucking great listen. Enjoy the episode.
Let me tell you what I see here. A lot of raw talent, swagger, bravado. People are scared of you guys. They think you're dangerous, but you have a unique voice. The world needs to hear it.
All right, let's hit this shit.
All right.
Spinning records ain't paying none of the bills around here.
What you talking about? I get paid.
$50, Andre. You think that makes you rich?
It's a start. Hey, Q, what, you a poet now?
The flyest one, you know, nigga.
You got them rocks? That hard shit.
You know that's all I do.
I got a cold ass beat.
That hardcore reality rap.
So what you talking about doing?
Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
Hey, that was dope, eh? That shit was dope, man. You a genius.
What's NWA stand for anyway? No whites allowed? Something like that?
No. Niggas with attitudes.
Straight Outta Compton, crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube. From the gang called niggas with attitudes.
Do you have any idea how many records you're selling? NWA's arrived. You're fucking huge.
Dangerous motherfucker raising hell. And if I ever get caught, I make bail. See, I don't give a fuck. That's the problem. I see a motherfucking cop, I don't dodge.
Your songs, they glamorize gangs and drugs.
Our art is a reflection of our reality.
The Rodney King beating was a shocker.
Guys like you change shit like this.
This is a threat, guys, from the federal government.
Speak a little truth and people lose their minds.
Performance of the song, F the Police, will not be permitted.
They try to tell us what the fuck we can't play. This NWA. Yo, Dre.
What up?
I got something to say.
Welcome to Barrel Age Flicks. This is Ron. I have been traumatized. And in the show we have...
This is Ragnar. So confused right now.
Well, hello, everybody.
What's up?
What's going on?
All right.
Do your fucking intro.
All right. What do you mean our fucking intro? Hey, this is Ron. Welcome to Barrel Age Flicks. I'm traumatized. Come on, Ragnar. Your side. You're supposed to do... Come on. You're making me fucking feel weird as shit here. What the fuck? What is up? What's up?
You should be feeling weird right now.
I probably am. So anyways, this show's only going to be about 5 minutes long anyways. We're just going to review the movie, do the pint reviews, and we're out of this fucking bitch because fuck this, guys. Deluxe Edition sucks. I'm just kidding. What's up, guys?
It's a movie about rappers, and yeah, one of them dies, a couple of them die.
Yeah.
Hey, don't give away the movie.
Well...
Today we are going to be doing Straight Outta Compton. Of course, Barrel Age Flicks has taken over the Deluxe Edition, and this is this was fun because I remember we did this for the Elvis episode. And I think we talked about how we were planning on doing biopics, musical biopics. So I remember we were going to be doing either The Doors at one point, but then you guys said, hey, fuck it, you're doing yours, so I got to do Straight Outta Compton already. So that's the one we're doing today. Straight Outta fucking Compton. So, seriously, what did you all think of that movie?
Well, who's more qualified to talk about it than four white guys?
Yeah, we are. It is kind of strange, but it's a good fucking movie, though. It's a good fucking movie.
I think Ron is probably the closest one who's qualified.
White Christmas. Anyways, so nobody will understand that joke. Anyways, Straight Outta Compton released August 14th, 2015, directed by F. Gary Gray. Other things that he's directed movies, but he's also directed music videos. He's done music videos for Coolio, Ice Cube, Outkast, Dr. Dre, and Cypress Hill. He's also done the amazing Friday. I'm sure you guys all love the movie Friday.
Yeah, Friday's cool. Good.
Yeah, great fucking movie. The Negotiator with Samuel L. Jackson and Spacey, I believe. A Man Apart, which I think has got Vin Diesel, I believe. The Italian Job, the remake with Mark Wahlberg. A lot of people like more of the original, but a lot of people like the remake also. He did Law Abiding Citizen, which I know all of us are a fan of that one.
Yeah, I like that.
That's a good movie.
He did Be Cool, which is kind of the sequel to Get Shorty, which sucked, in my opinion. I think Get Shorty is a whole 10 times better. Get Shorty was 10 times better, in my opinion. And he also did The Fate of the Furious. So he's done a lot of big hits. This movie was nominated for Best Screenplay at the Oscars, and the budget of this movie was $50 million. It made $161 million domestic, and it made $200 million worldwide. So this was actually a big fucking hit.
What was the budget?
The budget was between 28 and 50 million.
It's a big fucking gap.
That's just what it said on the when I looked it up. It said budget between 28 and 50. So I think it started smaller and it got higher and higher. A lot of budgets change over time when they're making the movie where they need to add stuff to it. So that's why it went between 28 and 50. So let's just go ahead and say 50 million. Yeah, thanks, Ragnar. I appreciate it. The movie made $201 million.
With you about it?
What was that?
You want me to argue with you about it?
I'm not arguing with you. This is fucking weird because usually you're sitting right next to me, so I'm not used to seeing you on a fucking streaming video here. But I made $200 million worldwide, and then the actors in this, which O'Shea Jackson Jr. played Ice Cube, which was basically a splitting image of Ice Cube. I thought he looked exactly like him.
That was weird. It was kind of weird.
His name actually O'Shea?
Yeah.
It's probably O'Shea. I don't know why I put O'Shea.
Where's your punishment shot?
No, I got to say it 3 times wrong. 3 times wrong. That's our rules. 3 times. So that's number 1. So if I say O'Shea, all right, that's 2. So if I say it one more time wrong, there you go.
All right.
Don't ask me. I know what Ragnar's planning. All right. Corey Hawkins as Dr. Dre. We got Jason Mitchell as Eazy-E, which I think he did a fucking excellent job as Eazy-E.
Yeah.
Neil Brown Jr. as DJ Yella, and Aldous Hodge as MC Ren. R. Marcus Taylor as Suge Knight, Paul Giamatti as Jerry Heller.
What do you think of that name there, Ragnar?
Paul Giamatti.
Yeah, that's a fucking horrible name.
Suge Knight.
Suge Knight.
I'm pretty sure his name is Suge.
Okay, well, I did it twice.
We got one. We got another one there. We're banking these now, Ron. So
fuck. All right. Then we got
how do you
Josh.
not know how to fucking pronounce that name?
I don't say shit right. You should know that by now. That's what I do on my fucking podcast, to say shit wrong.
I'm whiter than mashed potatoes, and I knew that.
Joshua Brockington as Young Warren G. We got Keith Powers as Tyree. We got Marlon Yates as DOC. We got F. Gary Gray as DJ. He was Greg Mack, director cameo. So we're going to go ahead. Actually, you know what? I'll do this before we do the drink. Other movies that come out around the same time. American Ultra. I've never seen that one. Sinister 2. We also have Fantastic Four. I think that was the remake that they did that bombed horribly. Huh?
The remake of it.
Yeah, I think it bombed horribly. I think that's the one that had Creed, I believe, playing Johnny Storm or something like that. We have The Runner. We have Containment. We have Final Girl and Agent 47. So I actually don't know any of those fucking movies, but this was more of a recent movie. But, of course, we're going to go ahead and do our drink, which today in the movie, Eazy-E's got a bottle of this Hennessy. So this is what we're going to do today. We're going to review this. I've only had it once in my life, and I don't even remember how it tastes. So have any of you ever...
Casey, good job. He's got a bottle.
Yeah, I failed because I didn't know this interview was today.
Oh, so you don't have any?
No, fuck no.
Ah, damn it. If only we can give you a punishment shot.
He'll have to do one on. He'll have to do one on next Sunday's episode.
I'll get a 40 of one of those for next episode. It'd be fine. I'll make up for it.
That works. All right, let's go ahead and open these up.
I can tell you,
I've never had this.
I'll tell you, you're not gonna like it.
Okay, like I said, I've had this once, but it was like when I was like in my teens, so I don't.
I was gonna say about 15, 16. You probably tried it.
Yeah, I don't really remember it all that much. So this is really going to be almost like a first time for me again because I don't remember it. But cheers, guys.
Okay, it tastes like running from the cops. Go.
So does this movie.
Whew.
Man, it's.
Why did the guys like this?
This is a sipping thing though, right? Like people aren't doing shots of that like this. Right?
I'm taking a sip because that's actually Ragnar. You told me that it's better to sip this, so that's what I'm doing. I saw that you down the bottle.
Well, it's better to sip cognac and brandy.
What you're missing is a menthol cigarette to go with it.
That's true. That brings out the.
I don't think I
definitely bring out the flavor.
I downed it. I thought you guys were fucking taking a shot.
I mean, I was gonna sip it, but you know what? Fuck it, I'll just down the rest of it.
It tastes like something else that I've had before.
Which 40 ounce would you compare it to there, Casey?
I don't know. I wasn't really a big 40 drinker. This is a very special cognac.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
Well, you had all right, let me see your bottle. I'm going to make sure because there was different versions of it. Well, you got the exact same one I got, and Ragnar's got the exact same because I dropped it off at his place. I'm going to give it a
oh God, it's worse when it comes up.
Oh man, I don't know why this. How much does it cost for a full bottle of this? Like a full bottle? You got any of you know?
No, I don't know. I know that it was behind the glass at the liquor store. Even the small airplane bottles.
Really?
Yeah, here in Tallahassee it was.
That's interesting. All right. Well, how about you go first, Casey?
What are the thumbs up, thumbs down, or
two? Yeah, we go by the Siskel and Ebert for the drinks. So it's one thumb. You can do thumbs down. You can do 0, stuff like that.
Yeah, this is a thumbs down for me. This is something I would never.
All right, so 2 thumbs down or 1 thumb down?
I give it 1 thumbs down. It's not horrible, but it's not something I would ever drink again. It has a very distinct flavor. Like I've tasted something like this before. It wasn't Hennessy though.
Tastes cheap to me. That's what I don't like about it. It tastes cheap.
Yeah. Well, how much was the airplane bottle?
For these, I think it was like $5. $5
these
or
were
something like that.
$8 here.
So at Walmart, you can get a 750 milliliter bottle for $36.
That sounds about right.
So it's about $36, $35, $30, maybe $30, maybe $29 in some places. So it's cheap. It's cheap shit.
But if you go to Fine Wine and Goods, it's $90.
What?
Wait, what?
Hey, I don't set these prices. I'm just looking online.
Okay, yeah, but which version is it? Is it the same one?
Same fucking thing, but it's called you getting it from Fine Wines and Goods as opposed to Walmart.
Yeah. I didn't think
so. If anyone's interested, I'll be selling bottles of Hennessy for $60 next week. If anybody wants to order that line from my ePublic store,
back of your car, the trunk of your car. Oh, that'd be very interesting. All right, Ragnar, you want to go next?
Holy fuck balls, dude!
What? How much is it?
This bottle, Richard Hennessy Cognac First Edition, $12,000.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
No. For the same shit?
He just said what it was.
God damn it, Ron.
I didn't hear you right.
Richard Hennessy.
I'm assuming he's like a guy who's important to the Hennessy family.
Oh.
Well, with the last name Hennessy, I would assume so.
$12,000.
$12,000. Fuck
no
that.
thanks.
Yeah, that's for the rich people.
I'm assuming though that when you burp, you don't want to throw up after you drink that version.
It doesn't.
No.
It does not come up good when you burp. I'm telling you flat out. Like it tastes weird coming back up, just like Ragnar said.
Yeah.
Well, once again, like I said, you got to chase it with some fucking menthol cigarettes and an 8-ball, and that takes care of all that problem.
Yeah, I finally had my chance to finally try it out. I thought it tastes good, but no,
Then you
tastes
fit
like
into the
shit.
crowd.
Right. Get your Raiders gear.
There you go.
It doesn't leave like there's not a bad aftertaste though. Like I don't taste it anymore.
No, there's not a bad aftertaste,
There's
but
no taste to it at all.
it just tastes cheap. It just doesn't taste good at all.
No.
So Ragnar, what do you give it?
0.
You give it a 0? All right.
0.
I will give
You
it.
spent your money and not me.
Shit, yeah. I mean, I did it for the show. I bought this shit back in fucking December, so because I've canceled on these guys like 20 times apparently. Let's see. I will give it a 0. I'll give it a 0. It's you know what? I'll give it a thumb down. Thumb down. It's just I will never buy it again. I mean, I'm like I said, this is a drinking show. We try drinks out and try and review them. I always tend to bring horrible drinks to the table. If you listen to our Aliens episode coming out, which is coming out next week, I don't know when this one's dropping. I brought the worst drink ever. Fucking Peat Monster shit was fucking god awful. You guys would probably hate it too. But I have a tendency to bring bad drinks, and this one, it works for the movie. You got to admit, this works for the fucking movie. I mean, the Hennessy and everything else, but it's just, it's not good. I would never drink this again. So yeah, a thumb down. And from your memory, Ray.
Wait. Do you think that they do that? I gotta be very careful on how I say this.
Well, you said. Go ahead.
Just bleep it.
Do they drink it because it's cheap?
I would assume so.
I probably think that, but you mean just like a 40?
Yeah,
because a 40 would be considered cheap. It's a cheap way of getting drunk. So.
Yeah, but like when I think of a 40, like isn't a 40 like beer? Like
it is beer.
No, it's malt liquor. There is a distinct difference between beer and malt liquor.
Depends on what 40 you get, though.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, OE, not bad. Laser, iffy. There's a lot of 40s. Me and my buddies used to love drinking 40s back in the early 90s.
Yep.
It was like a kick we got on. Lot of Old English. Colt 45. If Billy D likes it.
Oh my God, Colt 45. Oh yeah. So I think
Boone's Farm. I remember drinking a lot of Boone's Farm.
Boone's Farm.
So I remember Ragnar, you were going to bring 40s to the table for one of our scary movie shows. Remember that?
Yeah, but I couldn't find the one I wanted.
Yeah.
What were you looking for?
I was looking for Miller. But so what happened was I went to 7-Eleven and they had 40s on the bottom shelf in the freezer, in the fridge, and the Millers were turned around.
Yep.
And I honestly didn't even fucking think about like turning them to look.
Yeah.
Because I went there like the next day for a Red Bull and they were all sitting right there on the bottom shelf.
So here's
that sucks.
Here's basically what a 40 ounce tastes like, Casey. Take a beer, put it in your trunk for a couple of weeks in springtime when the temperatures go up and down violently, and then drink it. That's pretty much what a 40 ounce tastes like, give or take. And you get real fucked up.
Very specific.
It's easy to get fucked up on, but it fucking sucks in taste. It's not really good for the fucking taste. Like, nobody fucking likes it. Yeah, I remember they fucking sold screwdrivers at 7-Eleven. You remember that shit?
Yeah.
You can buy a screwdriver already pre-made and everything. But
you know what also would have worked for this movie? Mad Dog 2020.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes.
Dude. We used to shoplift Mad Dog 2020 grape every Friday and get all fucked up on it. Oh, so good.
Oh, man.
Because it's the only bottle that slides right down into a coat pocket and nobody can tell. Not that I'm condoning shoplifting, children's.
Well, actually, Ray, from memory, you've had Hennessy before. So if you go from memory, what would you give it from memory?
I would give it a 1. I did not enjoy Hennessy. I preferred 40 ounces when I was in my ghetto phase. Hennessy, I tried it. I didn't care for it.
Do you give it 1 thumb up?
I give it 1 thumb.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's fair because it is alcohol.
That's true. Anything alcohol is always good for you. So.
And quite frankly, if somebody showed up at my house with a bunch of Hennessy and that's all they brought, I guess we're drinking Hennessy.
You're
all
drinking
night.
Hennessy. There you go. Yep.
It gets one thumb just for that reason.
All right. So that is our drink review of the show. So let's go ahead and get into this movie that I had you guys watch. Well, first of all, did you guys think this is worthy of a good biopic, musical biopic? Because, there's a lot of them out there and everything else. What did you all think of this all together? Because actually, it's a good question before I ask that. Did you guys grow up listening to a lot of rap?
I didn't.
Okay.
No.
Well, that was quick. Okay. So I'm a little bit older than you guys. So I used to work at a restaurant with this cook who was a black guy, and I would give him Metallica and he would give me, NWA, Kool Moe Dee. So I had all this shit pretty quick before it was even popular.
Oh, shit.
So I'm bringing all this shit to school, and I'm like, dude, you got to hear this is crazy. And within like 6 months, the entire goddamn school is obsessed with NWA. And I'm like, but I was already listening to this. What happened?
You were the first.
What the fuck just happened? But yeah, I had all these punk and metal kids listening to NWA and Kool Moe Dee and all this shit. And I'm like, dude, this is fucking awesome. This is like a black kid's version of metal.
Yeah.
That's how I looked at it. So me and this guy, Jerry, at work, we trade tapes back and forth, cassettes.
Yeah.
And then we talk about it all day at work. And he'd be like, man, that Metallica shit's off the fucking hook.
That's fucking awesome.
So yeah, I really liked rap when I first got into it. And I kind of just, once gangster rap just became so popular and all sounded the same, I kind of just walked away from the whole genre. Like,
yeah,
everybody just sounds the same now. They're doing the same thing. But when NWA first came out, there was nothing like that.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
when Eazy-E went solo, like nobody sounded like that.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree with you on that, because a lot of the rap back then, you had like Kid and Play, you had like Will Smith, Fresh Prince, and all that stuff. It was very like clean rap and Heavy D and the Boys and stuff like that. All that.
Boys, Run DMC. Like, I love Run DMC, but they're not in the same fucking league.
No. That's old school, clean, kind of clean rap. It's not gangster rap. And then you have, when you came over with NWA, then you had Ice Cube, you had Dr. Dre, where they all split apart and everything else. You had Tupac, you had Notorious B.I.G. So many great classic gangster rappers and everything else. And I will say this, I was huge into rap when I was in school. I wasn't huge into rap, but I was also into rock and metal music too. Like, I was a big Limp Bizkit fan, which was a cross between rock and rap. When you think about it, it was the whole rapcore thing. But I listened to all like DMX, Rough Riders, all that stuff. That was my shit. I enjoyed the hell out of that stuff. And I still to this day. Now, when you listen to the rap nowadays, I can't fucking stand it. It's just fucking whining, basically. It doesn't even sound like rap anymore. But the old shit, I could still, you could still move your head to the beat when you're listening to that stuff going down the road. I mean, I love the music. I enjoyed it and everything else. And NWA really put the standard in gangster rap. So, Ragnar, I almost called you by the real name. Ragnar, how about you?
Damn it.
I know, you're waiting for it.
I enjoyed it as like the 90s and shit, like 80s and such. I listened to fucking rock and heavy metal. Fucking 90s was the same, but also threw in fucking rap in there as well.
Yeah.
So it's a good mix. But like, these guys here were on a completely different fucking level with the shit that they fucking brought. Because like you said, you had fucking people like fucking Will Smith, Kid and Play, the fucking kids who wore their shit backwards.
Fat Boys. Remember Fat Boys?
Yeah. No, I remember.
You're talking about Crisscross.
MC Hammer.
Yeah.
Remember MC Hammer?
MC Hammer, yeah.
MC Hammer, yeah.
Can't touch
Wait,
this.
remember when MC Hammer tried to go fucking hardcore?
Yeah, that didn't work out for him.
It didn't work.
Nope, it didn't work out for him. And see, the thing is, NWA was a completely different type of rap and more hardcore and stuff like that. Then you also have other rap called horror rap, Insane Clown Posse. I'm sure you guys know Insane Clown Posse. And that one's more like a horror rap, more of like clown music and stuff like that. But I grew up on that too, because come on, Ray, I know you listened to Insane Clown Posse, didn't you?
Yeah, tell us how you feel about the Insane Clown Posse, Ray.
All right. This is going to go over poorly, but I they're scumbags and they're fucking garbage. I really do.
They are. No, they're the worst band in the world. I mean, what they say, but they had some decent tracks here and there.
Dude, I think they're horrible people. I don't give a shit about them.
That's awesome.
Ray's not a juggalo.
No.
Not even close.
No. I try to avoid the topic because I just don't want to fucking interact with juggalos, period.
Yeah. So all together, so now we know about our little backgrounds and rap and everything else. So what did you all think of this movie because I think this is one of the first. No, this is actually not one of the first because there was also Notorious that came out. And they also came out with a musical biopic of Tupac, which I heard was god-awful. Notorious was okay. It wasn't amazing, but it was okay. But I'd say this is by far the best one when it comes to a rap biopic. And I thought these guys pulled off the roles, perfectly. Eazy-E, fucking Ice Cube. Dr. Dre, the guy who played Dr. Dre did really, really good. I thought they all did great in this. And I thought this movie was drama. It was comedy. It was just about everything. And it was, I don't know what you got. What guys, did you guys watch the director's cut? Did you guys just watch the regular theatrical cut?
Nah, I just watched the theatrical cut.
Regular one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just watched the regular one.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember I called you and you were like telling me, how fucking long is this movie? This fucking movie's too fucking long.
How long is the director's cut?
The director's cut's about 2 hours and 45 minutes. So
they add about 15 minutes maybe.
No, I think about 20, 30 minutes or something like that. So if somebody can look that up real quick and find that out.
I think the runtime was 2 hours and 27 minutes.
Technically, I don't think I would have been bothered by the director's cut because this was a good movie. If it went to 3, yeah, I'm out on the director's cut. But I think 20 extra minutes wouldn't have hurt this movie at all. And like you said, the casting was absolutely spot on in this movie.
Yes. The fact that Ice Cube's son did so fucking 2 hours and what?
2 hours. Casey was right. 2 hours and 27 minutes.
So that's the theatrical cut.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Hold on. Let me see. Length is...
As long as you say it with conviction.
We've talked about this before. I like shorter movies. I'll sit and watch a series if it's 8 episodes long, but for some reason, movies, like one long movie it gets to me. And
it's about almost 3 hours.
It's boring.
I did feel that there was a lot of stuff that they could have probably cut out of this movie.
Okay.
Although I did learn a lot from it because like I said, I didn't listen to this stuff when I was growing up. Like I didn't even really listen to much music until I was like a little older. Like I played football and fucking I'd lived a sheltered life as a child. So I didn't really listen to like a ton of or a ton of music until I got older. And then when I did, I got into the Grateful Dead. So it wasn't anything like this,
Great band right there.
But yeah, I learned a lot from it, but like I said, it's a little, for me, it was a little long.
A little long. Well, the extended director's cut's
really
about
good.
3 hours.
Everything was good. Like the guy that played Ice Cube, was his son, right? Like he looks exactly like him.
Yeah, I was surprised at how. Of course, for the vocals they did for the concert season, like that whole concert, like the whole "Fuck the Police" thing was by far amazing. It looks exactly like what it would back then when they did the concert back then, and also. There was just great scenes, like of course when Eazy-E first is in the studio doing the Boys in the Hood, which actually I have a clip right here of that when they're doing that. It's actually really amazing.
What are you doing? Hey, let me produce. Man. I feel like it's getting weird. Man, shut up and get comfortable. Let's go. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Shit. What the fuck is so funny?
Nothing.
Oh, E, can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you, man. How much y'all fucking laughing?
Well, the chemistry of these guys is great.
You good. Just hit that first beat hard, man. You got to come in on beat. Cruising down the street. You cruising. You good, Eric? Hey. No. You good. It's dope. But on beat. Again. All right? Let's go. You cruising. All right? Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
Yeah, that ain't it. It really ain't.
Hey, Dre, you gotta go if we gonna do this. Cube, you gotta go.
Fuck out of here, yo.
Nah, nigga, both of y'all.
You talking to me?
Bye.
Go, Cube. And Yola, get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah, so we can get this shit
Write
done.
the song, Cube. Shut the fuck up, Cube.
Take these with you, Cube.
Yella. Yes, man. Come on. You know what?
Whatever. Whatever.
Motherfucker.
Come on.
You finished, Dre? You want to laugh too? I stay in this bitch by myself.
Hey, just say the words, all right?
What does that even mean?
Man, just say the shit with me, all right? Cruising.
Cruising.
Yeah,
right.
cruising.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Dre, you know this shit ain't gonna never work.
All right, you trying to be funny, but you see how you said that shit, right? Like you believe it?
Yeah, I believe that shit.
Then say this shit like you believe it, man. Like it's a motherfucking Sunday and you cruising down Crenshaw in a motherfucking 6'4". Come on, say that shit like you believe it, man. Like it's your words. Feel that shit. Stop playing around. Loosen the fuck up. There you go.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
Oh, shit. Hey, that was dope, eh? That shit was dope, man. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I thought that scene altogether was just fun, just seeing him in the studio trying to create that scene. And of course, it can't be exactly what it was, but it just still show what it's like to be in a studio, you know, trying to record and just a track for an album and everything else, trying to get it sound just right. But what did y'all think of that scene altogether?
I thought it was a good scene. So how close to the actual guy does he sound?
He sounds almost exactly like Eazy-E.
Fucking close.
Yeah, because I saw some interviews of Eazy-E, the original Eazy-E and everything else, and watching him, it's just perfect, like almost exact right there. Because he was short, you know, had the Jerry curls and everything else. I thought it was well done. It was perfect casting, and I think he should have been nominated for an Oscar for just the role himself. And I don't know if I think he was nominated. I don't remember if he was or not. No, it was just nominated for best screenplay. But if he did get nominated, I would have fucking been happy if he won.
I'll tell you this, just for that scene alone, he should have been nominated because we all know how that lyric goes.
Yeah.
And to have to try and sing it fucked up for that part is damn near fucking impossible.
Yes.
Because we all know, we've all heard it 10 billion times. That actor heard it 10 billion times. He knows what that sounds like. He knows it sounds just like him. So for him to have to intentionally do that 3 times before he gets to sing it the right way.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been in studios. I have sang. And that experience is just like that. That first time you go in there, you fuck up real bad because you're nervous.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. I don't give a fuck. When you look through that window and everyone is staring directly at you.
Yep.
And you're fucking like 19, 20 years old. And you're like, fuck. All right. And then they're like, nope.
I keep telling you how shitty you fucking are.
They're like, that ain't it. No, you fucked up. Do it again. God damn it. So for me, that scene really is fucking really cool because I that's exactly how it feels to go in that first time.
Yeah. No, I fucking loved it. I think that's one of like the one of my favorite scenes of the movie, actually, with the whole, you know, and then trying to record in the studio. Yeah. You know that when I was talking about Jerry curls and everything, do you know that their Jericho wigs for all of them were about $15,000?
What?
$15,000 for the Jericho wigs for Ice Cube and Eazy-E. Yeah.
Wow. So if I want to look like Eazy-E, it's going to cost me $15,000. Huh?
Apparently, it's going to cost you $15,000.
More than that.
Or $15,000. Yeah. Man, so there's so many fucking great scenes from the movie, but actually a good question to ask. What was your favorite scene in the movie? Like, what did you enjoy?
Like the one where Dr. Dre, where they were all partying out in when who was it came in? Snoop came in, or Tupac came in to record at the studio.
Oh, when they were doing California Love?
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
and they were all like everyone was out partying and shit. And Dr. Dre came out and was like, you know, what the fuck are you doing? Like, we could like, this is my fucking house. You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out.
Yep.
That was a fucking great scene because he was like, you could tell that he was like, you know, trying to fucking get straight and fucking go by the books and do everything right, you know. And they were all just still like that fucking Suge Knight, man. He's a fucking piece of shit.
Oh yeah, no, I think I remember there was a video of him like running over one of the guys that actually was in this movie, running over
he's
one
in jail. That's why he's in jail right now.
Yeah, it's actually the guy who played the club owner in the beginning of the movie that they were originally playing at where they were doing their concerts. The one with was like trying to stay old school and stuff like that. I think that he was the one that got run over, and there was video of him getting his legs and his whole body getting underneath the car and everything. It's fucking Fucking crazy.
That was another good scene though, where that fucking like, because he was showing his authority. That fucking when he beat the shit out of that dude for taking his parking spot.
Yep,
that one. Yeah,
and was like, and threw the keys down and was like, after you move your fucking piece of shit, park my car and don't get any blood in it.
Yep,
like. That's he's a fucking piece of shit, but that's a badass fucking thing to do.
Oh, yeah, no, it is.
Yeah, but it showed exactly how he was, though.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
No, he was well known for being horrible.
Yeah.
What was yours?
Who are you talking to?
Ragnar. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm so used to him being right next to me.
I would say they're fucking the NWA concert where they're told they cannot sing "Fuck the Police."
What's up? Let's do this shit. What's up? Let's go. What's up? Hey, hold on. Y'all know what the motherfucking police trying to tell us backstage? They trying to tell us what the fuck we can't play. Motherfuckers trying to tell us what the fuck we can't say. This is NWA. We do what the fuck we want to do. We say what the fuck we want to say. So everybody, put the middle fingers high in the sky. Until the punk ass cop backstage. Yo, Dre.
What up?
I got something to say.
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. A young nigga got it bad cause I'm brown. And not the other color, so police think they had the authority.
Yeah, that was a cool fucking scene.
Yep.
Yeah, the thing, they also got like arrested and tried to get him out of there and everything else, and all put in the back of the van. They were all just like excited after they were all arrested and cuffed and everything because of what happened, because they went against that. But yeah, that shit was crazy. The fuck the police scene. Ray, what was your favorite scene?
It's between that one and when Cube busts up the office because he's all pissed off because they fucked him
That
up.
was a good one, too.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
What just happened there?
My phone was fucking not on
Somebody's
silent.
phone just went off.
Does that call for
Yeah. God bless it. Fuck. All right, Ray, keep talking about your scene. I get the fucking wheel. God damn it.
So yeah, Cube comes in and he's like, I want my fucking money. And then he comes back with a baseball bat and he just destroys the whole office.
Yeah.
And I love that scene because it leads into he's right back in the office. They've remodeled, and he's basically it's like, hey, I paid for this. It looks nice, basically. Yep. So I like that scene. But the fuck the police scene is really good because you almost get like goosebumps because you know what's coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we all, I lived through it. I knew what happened. Like I didn't have to wait for them to do it. I knew what was coming. So I was getting the goosebumps like, yeah, I love this because I know what they're about to do. And I know they're about to get fucking arrested for it. So good.
Self-destruct. You know what a self-destruct is, guys? So it sucks because Casey and Ray cannot enjoy the self-destruct, but me and Ragnar. Wait a minute, Ragnar, do you have any Malort there with you? Looks like I guess I'm going to just take a shot of Malort.
Well, you should probably just do 2 then so you can take Ragnar's for him.
Yeah.
What does Ragnar have to take a shot for?
You gotta do 4.
Well, technically, you could do 4, but
I am not taking 4 shots of Malort. Fuck you guys. I got to work tomorrow morning.
I think a double's fair. I mean, you're getting half price.
Yeah.
Half price.
Why isn't it just 1?
He's doing 2 for the price of 4. It's like a sale. It's like a BOGO.
Or we could just do a rain check on Ragnar and he has to take a shot of Malort at the next show this Friday. We've done that before in many shows. I'd rather do it that way. Or you guys want to do it that? God damn it. You guys don't have anything to take a shot of.
All right. How about you guys do rock, paper, scissors? If you win, He does one on the next show. If he wins, you do them both now.
I'm game with that.
There we go.
All right. This is going to be weird doing this on fucking streaming. All right. So,
Rock,
1, paper, scissors,
shoot. Okay.
All
That's
right.
how it goes.
All right. No, I didn't know if you were doing now. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
1,
Rock,
paper, scissors, shoot. What is that? I can't see. Put your hands up.
That means.
All right. That's 2. That's best 1 out of 3.
Okay.
All right.
So it's rock. Ragnar had rock. Ron had scissors.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Rock.
All right. No, start again. Start again. You're going to. You got to go a little faster than that, man.
Paper, scissors, shoot.
All right.
There.
Rock,
paper,
scissors, shoot. All right. That's a rock. That was a rock.
No. Yes.
God.
Ragnar has paper. Paper, right? And Ron has
paper.
a rock.
Yeah, the rock crushes the paper. No, it's fucking. God damn it. Yeah, I got to take a double shot of Malort.
Just so we're clear, Ragnar was cheating on that little competition there while he's off the headphones. That first one came up like this, like this, and then it switched to a rock as it came up. And I watched that one came up different than it originally.
Oh, this one, no. Last one was paper.
All right, his headphones are still there. So. That first one though definitely was a switcheroo.
Got to get him somehow.
Don't worry, nobody watches podcasts. He'll never know.
Whoa! What was the first one?
What?
What was the first one?
Rock?
The first what?
I don't know. I didn't miss what you guys said.
Hey man, what's your bacon?
You gotta tell everybody what that means first.
It's that extra side topping or main course in life that makes everything about your day even better.
Whether it's movies, music, cooking, paranormal, video games, whatever it is that helps you unwind, maybe even get a little bit inspired. We talk to hot new bands.
We are Felicity.
Hey, this is Bradley from Emerosa.
TV personalities.
Hi, my name is Rachel Pizzolatto.
Hi, my name is Patty Magley.
Wrestling personalities.
Hi, everybody. I am Eric Bischoff. WWE Hall of Fame. Godfather here.
Actors.
This is Sean Kanan. Thank you for joining us.
Fellow podcasters.
Emo Social Club.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dave Schrader. Pretty much any like-minded creative across all facets of the entertainment industry.
You can check out Bacon Is My Podcast on all streaming platforms, as well as the Strangerhood TV YouTube channel. New episodes dropping every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Listen in when we find the answer to the question,
what's your bacon?
Ron?
Yeah.
Is back, ready for his shots?
I already took the first. I already took the first one.
I already did the first one.
Damn.
Why are we doing 2 again? I forget why.
Because he lost.
He lost Rochambeau.
I lost the fucking paper, rock, scissors. Oh, man.
Who says it like that?
It's rock, paper, scissors.
Paper, rock, scissors. What the fuck does it matter what order you say it? I've always called it paper, rock, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. All right, scissors, rock, paper.
Yeah,
I mean, seriously.
You know, words are hard.
Yeah, words are always fucking hard with me. That's true. So,
all right, where are we, Ron? Where are we?
Favorite scenes. So Ray, you already said your favorite scene?
Yep.
My favorite scene is the one in the studio when Ice Cube does his battle rap. The whole No Vaseline. I thought that fucking was amazingly done, and I thought the whole thing when they're all listening to it and you know they're trying to think of that he's actually going against the Jews for their manager. I thought that it was just so good, and I remember when that song came out, and I fucking loved it. And now seeing it in the movie way, just seeing how the guys are reacting to it, but that Eazy-E's just saying, you know what, y'all need to fucking calm down. This is just a fucking battle rap and everything else. Because battle raps are well known all over the place, and I fucking love battle raps. Eminem has been very well known to do a lot of battle raps. A lot of rappers have been doing them and stuff like that. Tupac and Notorious also did a battle rap, which was actually really cool. So many fucking great ones from the past, but that was probably one of my favorite scenes in the movie.
Is that where when the guy asks him if he's anti-Semitic?
Yes.
And he said no. I'm anti-fucking Jerry Heller.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Which I thought he did a fucking great job of the role also as the manager. I thought he did really good.
You know who else I was surprised to see in the movie? Is one of our former guests, Dean Cameron, was in it from Ski School. He was in it for just a split second in the one club scene where Paul Giamatti took the executives to go and listen to their stuff.
Yeah.
That was Dean Cameron was one of those guys.
No shit.
Yep.
Now, Ski School, you're talking about the 1990s sex comedy?
Yeah.
1980s, buddy.
Actually, I read it was 1990 for Ski School.
Maybe it is 90. Maybe it is.
Yeah, it was like it. Yeah, it was at the end of the 80s. It might have been the 90s.
Yeah, because
but Dean Cameron, he's been in a ton of stuff, and they did a spoof on "It's Always Sunny" about that.
What was it?
A spoof on.
That is
I'm sorry.
It's a great episode from
It was.
I'm gonna have to check that episode out. Actually, I didn't even know that. So that's really cool that you actually got to see one of your guests in the movie Straight Outta Compton. That's really fucking cool.
Yeah.
So overall, I mean, this fucking movie was. It also pulled at the heartstrings and a lot of things. The part when Dr. Dre's brother got killed and everything when we were all going around. Actually, the real Dr. Dre had a hard time watching that scene because it brought him to that memory when that happened. But there's actually things in the movie that they left out about Dr. Dre wasn't inside at all because Dr. Dre had allegations in the past where he
sexual assault.
Yeah, let me check my notes. Did awful things.
Are you sure they left it out? Because when he was trying to hook up with that, or when he was, I don't know if she turned up.
You got to remember, Casey, this movie was heavily influenced by the Dre Cube
camp.
It was Dr. Dre and Ice Cube that were basically more influenced in the movie, but the film was heavily criticized for omitting. It was actually criticized because it didn't actually had it in the movie. Dr. Dre's domestic abuse allegations. F. Gary Gray said that Dre's rap sheet was an avenue we decided not to go down. So they just did not want to put it in the movie. But a lot of people think that it should have went in the movie because that was what happened to Dr. Dre. It kind of made him out to be not that type of person. So do you think it should have been in the movie?
I don't think it was done any justice. It being in the movie or not in the fucking movie, it wasn't going to change anything.
Look, that would be like them in the Great Balls of Fire taking out the part where Jerry Lee Lewis's wife was his 13-year-old cousin and making it like an 18-year-old hot model. You just can't change shit. You got to, because a lot of these music biopics, they fucking change so much shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like the Queen movie. They changed the timeline just to make Live Aid seem like it was later on in the career than it actually was.
Right.
Yeah. Well, they don't. That's not just with music stuff. Like they did that recently with the Iron Claw movie about the Von Erichs.
Well, yeah, and I don't know if you're aware of this, but Hamilton's not a black guy.
Are you sure?
That's a goddamn musical, Ron.
Yeah, I know. The Disney musical. I was thinking about it. I was like, yep, I know what he's talking about.
Also, for like going back to the music stuff, I don't know if you guys saw the Tom Petty. It's actually a Tom Petty like documentary. It's like pretty long.
Yeah.
But that was made by Tom Petty's people, and they talk about everybody else's drug use in it except Tom Petty's.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty common.
Well,
Pete Davidson is trying to do the Ramones fucking movie, and he's already been shut down because Linda Ramone, Johnny's wife, is already shutting him down, saying, nope, you can't say anything bad about Johnny. So that movie's not going to be fucking made.
Well, the thing about
I want everyone to have like the lasting image of these people as like good citizens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they did that for Elvis too. I mean, they changed things in the Elvis movie.
Yeah.
I mean, they changed things in the Doors movie. I mean, even Oliver Stone's Doors, the members of the band said that nothing in that movie is the truth. I mean, Val Kilmer played the role of Jim Morrison like amazing, but the band did not agree with how it went. Bohemian Rhapsody, the Queen movie you're talking about, there's a lot of things that aren't real in that, like you said about the Live Aid with the time thing and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think even Walk the Line even had issues too. I mean, they're going to.
They did touch on Dr. Dre's thing. The one thing where he was, I don't know if she ended up being his wife or what, but she said like she was worried about getting involved with him because of his like background or but.
Yeah.
That was like all they really said about it.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake, Casey, there's not a person sitting in this chat room that hasn't had that conversation thrown at him.
Yeah.
It's just like, though, it's going to be funny when like Guns N' Roses have their movie come out and like it's whoever makes the movie is the only one who's not a heroin junkie. Like he's the one like, come on, guys, we got to focus. We got to write some songs.
Oh my God! You want to know a funny thing about DJ Yella? You remember that scene where he's on the bus watching porn?
Yeah.
So in the director's cut, DJ Yella is watching a pornographic video. This is in the director's cut in the tour bus. Besides MC Ren, this is a nod to Yella's successful adult film career as a director and producer of over 300 porn XXX films. So, but you guys didn't see the director's cut, so you probably wouldn't have saw that scene right there. But yeah, there's a really weird scene where he's watching porn on the tour bus, and another guy's like, "This is really weird. Why am I sitting in here watching this with you?" And he says, "I don't know." And he's just watching porn randomly inside the tour bus. But
maybe I did see the director's cut.
Then you probably did.
I remember that scene.
Yeah, that's only the director's cut scene.
Remember that scene.
I don't remember that one either.
So this movie, which includes 293
Hold on. He's just sitting on a fucking tour bus with a bunch of other fucking guys that he's going on tour with, sitting on the fucking couch watching porn.
Oh yeah,
I got some stories about that kind of thing.
we talked about Bob Crane. We talked about Bob Crane here a couple weeks ago with Take on the World. That shit happens.
So the movie, which includes 293 instances of the word fuck and its variations, ranks number 16 on the list of films with the most F-bombs. So at the time of the film's release, it is the only 2015 movie to be ranked in the top 100 of said list. So this is actually ranked in the top movies to say fuck, basically. I think Wolf of Wall Street, is almost like number 1 or something like that. Or other than that, so we already talked about favorite scenes and favorite. Who's your favorite character? Like, who's your favorite of the NWA in the band? The character that you actually enjoyed more of? Because I think everybody's going to have about the same. But I'm curious.
I'm going to say my favorite member of the band is Eazy-E, and my favorite character in the movie was Eazy-E.
Okay, good.
I think he fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
I think it would have to be Cube for maybe just because of how, he looked just like his, he looks just like his dad, the guy who played him.
Yeah.
I mean, and he did, as far as I know,
he did have an unfair advantage, for fuck's sake.
I like that whole little.
He did look. He looked fantastic, and as far as I know, he did a great job, right?
No,
he was amazing.
He did, but he also, there was a scene in there that I fucking love, is that little the ad lib about the Bye Felicia when he was writing the script for Friday. I thought that was really cool that they added that in.
Cool, yeah.
Because
there is a thing with with O'Shea that his mannerisms, the way he scrunches his face up, looks just like his dad.
Oh yeah.
Like you can see it, like even then, like if you think about Friday, like when he's like that whole little scrunchy face thing he does looks just like his dad.
You got knocked the fuck out. Fucking love Friday. Friday is one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite comedies from the 90s, man. I fucking love that movie. So many great fucking scenes with Chris Tucker. Ragnar, what was your favorite character?
Cube.
He,
just like Casey said, he did his role, like he did it very justified.
Yeah.
He's Cube's son, so that's kind of an unfair advantage. But hey, whatever. It's music and movies, so go fuck yourselves.
Well, in fairness, Will Smith's kids can't act for shit.
No, they can't.
They can't do anything for shit except act and dress weird as fuck.
Yeah. I agree with you on that.
I think that, what? I really think they're used to seeing their mom get railed by other dudes.
I would have to agree with you on that one. I fucking can't stand Jada Pinkett Smith. I hate her.
Hey, to each their own,
My favorite character would probably be it's a cross between Eazy-E and Ice Cube. So if I had to pick one, I'd probably go with I have to go with Eazy-E. I thought that everything about him in the role fit exactly for what I remember seeing him on his music videos, seeing interviews with him and everything else. It was like seeing Eazy-E reincarnated. It was great. I thought that he was a perfect casting choice for Eazy-E, and I think he deserved. His acting was just phenomenal, and just seeing him fall, friend on because passing away from AIDS and stuff like that. Just him going against his manager, everything about it. Eazy-E was by far the best. Now, a strong second would be, of course, Ice Cube. Ice Cube was just amazing. O'Shea Jackson.
Yes.
There you go.
I said it right. There you go. Okay, good. Because I think I was about to get another punishment shot. But seriously, I have to give it to Eazy-E. The actor, by the way, Jason Mitchell. Jason Mitchell did a good fucking job. And I've seen him in a lot of other movies, too. I think he's in the Kong Skull Island movie. He's been in a couple other movies. O'Shea Jackson was actually in Godzilla, the King of Monsters, I believe. So both of them were in two of the Godzilla and the Kong movies. But the casting of this was just amazing. I think the guy who played Dr. Dre, what's his name? Corey Hawkins is Dr. Dre. I thought he did a fucking great job.
Well, if you're watching this movie, there are points where you forget that it's a fucking movie and not a documentary about the band.
Yeah.
Like there are points where you just zone out and you fucking forget that it's not NWA.
Yep.
Well, that was another thing that
during the live performances.
That was another thing that was cool about it, how they did intertwine like actual some of the news clips that they threw in there.
Yeah.
Like, they were actual news clips and stuff that they got. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
So that, like Ray said, you forget at some points.
Like that's the points where you're like, oh fuck, this isn't NWA. Fuck. It's so close that you're like, it's that little brief moment, you're like, oh fuck yeah, that's NWA right there. But man, these guys, they tricked me.
Yeah.
They got me.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so much fucking. I fucking loved it. This movie. I really enjoy this movie, and I think this is, to me, one of the best musical biopics out there. That's why I wanted to pick it when we actually review it. So, because it's not like, all of us are like more into the country. We like the hard rock biopics and stuff like that. And there's not that many good, gangster rap ones. And this one is just, to me, hits it on all fours. I mean,
there's only one other, Ron.
Which one?
CB4.
I've never seen that one.
Oh, you need to see CB4 then.
What is CB4?
CB4 is basically a ripoff of NWA. It's about a guy who goes to prison, and this dude's like, yeah, we'll use his life story and start a rap band. And they start singing songs like Sweat from My Balls, and they're like, cops, like, if you sing that song tonight, we're shutting you down. They're bouncing around on big inflatable balls, singing "Sweat from my balls, sweat from my balls." Dude, CB4, you must see that. You must review it. Absolutely fucking fantastic.
I'm gonna have to check that out. So and that's a movie, CB4.
Yep, I believe it's Chris Rock.
Chris Rock in that one?
Yeah, he basically plays Eazy-E in that movie.
Yeah, when you have a chance, do me a favor, text me that name, and I'll have to take a look at that. I'll have to take a look at that. So I'm going to go ahead and go into a little fun zone here where we...
that was early 90s.
So you've seen it, Ragnar?
I may have. Maybe. I don't know. But it looks fucking familiar.
I'm going to have to check out the trailer for that one.
I've never heard of it.
Of course you haven't.
Well, you don't like rap anyways, so...
Wait, it didn't make shit in the box office.
No, it didn't. But it is fucking fantastic.
Is it a comedy more than anything?
Yeah, it's more of a comedy. But there's one scene where the one dude is like working in a sex phone thing, and he's like talking to some dude. He's like, yeah, I'm licking your balls. Fucking great.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Is it like a mockumentary?
That's what I was going to ask. Is a mockumentary?
Yeah, it's like a mockumentary.
So it's almost like what's that? A Spinal Tap, basically.
Yeah, it's basically a black Spinal Tap, is all it is.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's gonna be worthy of checking out then. CB4.
I sent you the movie poster to your messenger.
All right, hold on. I'm actually now I want to see what this movie poster actually looks like. So let me see if I've seen this before. Oh wait a minute, I've seen that picture before. That is Chris Rock.
That is Chris Rock.
Yeah, I've seen. All right, I've never seen this, but I've seen the movie, but I've seen this poster before.
You need to see this movie. You will love it. It's fucking funny as shit.
Is it more of like a spoof?
It's basically a spoof of NWA.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out.
For the most part, I mean, you will love.
I probably will.
This is actually one of those movies. There's two movies that I shove down people's throats relentlessly.
Yeah,
this is one of them, and Dudes is the other.
Dudes is so good.
So actually, I think we've asked this before. Before we get into our little fun zone here, I've asked this before. What is your favorite musical biopic that you've seen? Trying to see if we can remember if we did, because I know we did this on Elvis, but I'm curious if you guys remember. What is your favorite musical biopic?
I don't know. I guess is the Doors considered the?
Yes.
Yeah. I guess the Doors, just because I remember that like growing up as a kid. That was That was like a fucking. Val Kilmer is such a phenomenal job. No matter what the band says, that fucking movie is a great movie.
No, I agree with you. That he was great in that. I thought that was one of Val Kilmer's best roles, in my opinion. And Oliver Stone's direction was just fucking. It's Oliver Stone. That's what I fucking love about it.
Yeah,
Ragnar. I think I know what yours is, but I might be wrong.
I think it's fucking Johnny Cash.
That's what I thought. Walk the Line. Yep.
Yeah.
I think I remember you saying Walk the Line.
That's what it was. And if it was then, it still is now.
Yeah.
Man, I cannot remember what I said because I love all fucking movies about bands.
Just don't say Elvis.
I know it wasn't Elvis. It might have been the Doors.
I think it was the Doors.
Yeah, because I love Val Kilmer. I think he's an amazing actor, and he did such a good job in that role. Even if a lot of it's fake, I don't care. Yeah. I like that movie a lot. Great Balls of Fire is another great movie.
Did you the one about Sid?
Sid and Nancy, yeah.
Sid and Nancy. Did you ever like that one?
Oh, I love that movie. Gary Oldman transformed himself into Sid for that movie.
Yeah.
Like, if you want a versatile actor that can do any fucking thing, that's your guy.
Oh yeah, Gary Oldman. He's a great actor.
You want a vampire? Check. You want a junkie? Check. You want Commissioner Gordon? Check. Goddamn list.
Oh, also a fucking gangster. I mean, come on, True Romance. I fucking loved him in True Romance for that short role.
Put that on the list of movies I shove down people's throats too. True Romance. There's like 800 major stars in that movie, and nobody's heard of it.
Which one?
True Romance.
I fucking love that movie.
There are so many people.
Val Kilmer's in that movie too. I mean, Val Kilmer plays Elvis in that one.
Yeah. That's a great fucking movie. I just watched that like 2 weeks ago.
It's one of the thing is it's a Tony Scott film, but it's actually written by Tarantino, so it's got that Tarantino feel. But the ending, Tarantino did not like how it was directed, and also Tony Scott changed the ending of it. Tarantino had more of a darker ending for the movie. But the movie's fucking great. Christian Slater was fucking awesome in that fucking movie. There's just like you said, there's a lot of fucking actors in that movie.
So many goddamn actors
in
that thing.
Fucking Dennis Hopper scene with the eggplant. That is one of my favorite. I have that written in my. I wrote that fucking quote in my book because I loved it so much. That whole monologue with the whole fucking eggplant, Italy and everything. Fuck that, man. I can go on talking about that movie sometime. I might have to pick that for one of my picks sometime. I was waiting for Ragnar to fucking say something, but. I don't know. You always say something whenever I say I'm going to put something on my list.
The fuck you want me to say?
I don't know. You're making me feel all fucking awkward as shit.
All right, fine. Here's the thing, all right? You can't say you like a movie because you're going to put it on everyone's list.
That is true. Right? I do. So, when somebody says, yeah, when somebody says, oh, I like that movie, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to put that on your list. That's the one you're hosting. Yeah. I forced them. And then I asked, so they asked, so what movies am I hosting? Oh, I didn't ask it. Yeah, you did. So now they're hosting that movie. Oh, man.
That's why you never say, I like this, because then you're going to end up fucking having to do it.
Yep.
Well, that's like anytime at work when they ask me if I know how to do something, I say no. They asked me the other day if I could drive a stick shift.
Yeah.
And there was like a 45-second pause before I answered.
Did you have to reconsider what you're about to say?
I did, because I knew they were asking me to drive a fucking crane truck over to take it to service. And I'm standing there and I'm like, and there's like 4 people staring at me. And I go, no.
That wasn't very convincing though.
and the one dude looks at me and he goes, that's the appropriate answer.
All right, so we're gonna go down our lines of one of our favorite gangster rap that we grew up with that we enjoyed most, and I'm actually gonna start with Ragnar first on this one. So, what was your favorite rap song, gangster rap song that you liked in the past?
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. I don't think that's a rap song.
It could be.
I don't remember what mine was. You're gonna have to fucking tell me.
What the fuck?
We just went over this.
At the same time with the dope rhyme that I kick, you know, and I know I flow some old funky shit.
This will be Ragnar. So what is the name of this song, Ragnar? What is the name of this song?
Ain't nothing but a DJ. Like that, like this, and it's like that, like this, and like that, and it's like this. And who gives a fuck about those? So just chill to the next episode.
That's right there, Whitey.
So when I first started wanting to get into rap, that was my name.
Whitey?
Y.T. Millbrook.
Whitey Millbrook.
That was my rap name.
All right, so I got actually a clip.
I'm not kidding. I'm not fucking kidding. That was it.
That was really it?
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to be a rapper. I was going to be Y.T. Millbrook.
That's fucking hilarious.
I was 16. What do you want from me?
So Ragnar, remember that clip here when Dr. Dre meets with Snoop Dogg?
You what? Head back to the studio. Oh, yeah, I got something for this.
Yeah. Yeah, see, the original version sucks.
Damn, Dre, what the fuck is that?
But this is when Snoop Dogg comes on board. I love this part.
Yeah. Hey, look, I'm gonna spit a little something. All right. You feel me? You say whatever. You just jump in, nigga, and just. All right. Hold on, look, I got something. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door, ready to make an entrance. So back on up.
Cause you know we about to rip shit up.
Give me the microphone first so I can bust.
The guy who played Snoop Dogg, I actually sounded exactly like him. Yeah. So that was Ragnar's favorite. So we're gonna go over to Casey. Let's see if Casey can remember what he had.
I don't remember. I told you. I texted you this last week. You have been hounding me for.
Excuse
months.
me. I sent this to you 2 days ago and asked you, and you told me, and I downloaded it the other day. So you need to remember.
I don't remember. I'm sorry. I was just.
Come on. Hot, sicker than your average.
You don't like rap, but you like this.
Yeah, I mean, I was going through some of the, some of the old stuff, and this one, I like this one.
Papa been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to. Bruce Cruz who?
I will admit, Notorious, that guy could fucking rap, seriously. But if you had to pick Notorious and Tupac, who would you go for? Tupac or Notorious?
You're asking me?
I'm asking all of you guys.
I would pick him because I don't know, like, this is all new to me.
Come on, I can't believe that you never listened to this when you were in high school.
I didn't, man. I didn't. It wasn't in my wheelhouse. I was like, I listened to fucking. Well, actually, before I got into the Grateful Dead, like, this was like really weird. I was into like Korn, and like I remember my very first concert that I ever saw was Korn, and I really liked White Zombie. So like, this wasn't anything like that. You know what I mean?
Well, White Zombie's fucking amazing. So you were more into the hardcore and metal, but you also like Grateful Dead. You like a lot more classic shit.
Yeah.
Ray, I see you more into like punk music. You were more into a lot more punk and everything, right?
Yeah, I'm more into punk and old school metal, but I love the new pop punk shit. I'm big 90s punk guy, like Screeching Weasel, the Queers. I love Teenage Bottle Rocket. I love a lot of those bands.
Were you a Pennywise fan?
Yeah, I like Pennywise. Fuck Authority. That's a great song.
Yeah, Pennywise had some good tracks.
I'm going to go ahead and just piss off everybody again and say Grateful Dead's a bunch of fucking losers.
So you don't like Grateful Dead all that much?
Nah, I think they're a fucking shit show. I think they might actually be worse than ICP.
Oh, come on.
Wow, I like that.
I think if given my choice, if I had to listen to one of those two, I would actually listen to the goddamn Clowns.
Well, this will be the last episode of Deluxe Edition with Casey. Barely even fucking listen to them anymore. No, look, they were never. There was a list that came out years ago that the most. It was like the Rolling Stones' most drug-fueled performances.
Yeah,
and everybody was like they couldn't believe that the Grateful Dead wasn't on that list, and it's because the Grateful Dead could actually hold their shit together. They didn't tear apart fucking hotel rooms because they were all on fucking drugs. They kept their shit together for the most part.
Yeah. Well, Grateful Dead was okay. I didn't mind them, but they weren't like my favorite band and everything else. But there's other bands better than Grateful Dead, in my opinion.
Just say it, Ron. Just say it.
They suck.
It's okay.
They suck.
Yeah, there you go. They suck. It's fine to say it.
Yeah.
You don't get it. You just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it.
Actually, it's a good way to launch into you now. So what is your favorite?
We know what my favorite is. It's the song that got me into this goddamn shit.
Jocking the freaks, clocking the dough. Went to the park to get the scoop. Knuckleheads out there, cold shooting some hoops. A car pulls up, who can it be? A fresh El Camino.
I'd say this is the greatest rap song of all time.
It was.
It's all about making that GTA. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard.
I love the beat in the background, though.
That's perfection right there. That is catchier than crack and AIDS combined.
That's a hell of a fucking combination.
Yep. All right, so I will go into my favorite, which is something that I grew up on when I was in high school. I fucking love this. And this would be California Love. Tupac and Dr. Dre. Yeah, this fucking track, fucking great. And I fuck Tupac's rap inside of it. I love Tupac and Dr. Dre together.
We're not monetizing this episode, right?
What was that?
But you are going to get some amazing reels out of this fucking episode. I'll tell you that. Right?
Oh, for sure.
I'm about to get pasted over there on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. So I guess that's going to be the end of the point where we can go ahead and do our pint reviews of the movie. I think we talked enough about the movie and how much. I'm actually curious to hear what you guys think about it, each and one. So you already know that we do a critical and we do an enjoyment. So I'm going to have Casey and Ray go first, of course, for this. But for Straight Outta Compton, what would you give your pint reviews? Casey.
For critical, I'll give it 4 just because of the length. I thought it was a little too long for me. But all the performances were fantastic. I thought everybody, from what I knew of them, I thought everybody did a fantastic job.
So you feel like basically the only thing that takes a pint off is basically the length of the movie. You wish it was just a little bit shorter.
Yeah,
it's actually not too bad when you think about it.
For me, that's a long time.
And your enjoyment?
For somebody that doesn't
enjoyment, I liked it. I'll give it a 5 for enjoyment because, like I said, I didn't know anything about any of this stuff. So it was a learning experience. Although, the more I read about it, some of the stuff was a little far-fetched, but that you're going to get that with any movie like this.
A 5 is a really
with the Doors and all the other movies. So, but yeah, I thought it was a great movie. I learned a lot, and I looked, it made me look up a bunch of different stuff, and so
I'm really shocked by that because enjoyment for a 5, that's that's awesome. Like I was expecting like a 4 or 3, but you gave it a 5 for an enjoyment. So you'd rewatch this movie again.
Yeah, I will rewatch it because there's some shit I missed. There was a couple times I wasn't paying attention here or there, like got a text here or there, but I'll watch it again.
5 and a 4. Wow. Okay. Ray, how about you, buddy?
All right. So because I grew up through this era, I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 5.5 because I had a strong nostalgic feeling for this movie. And I don't feel like they were really too far off from the true story.
Yeah.
Like some of the things they ignored, but they hinted at, like they didn't change timelines like they did in Bohemian Rhapsody or The Dirt. They pretty much kept the timeline straight.
Yeah.
And the acting's fucking amazing. The songs do stand the test of time when you look at them. So for me, this is a 5.5. I've seen this movie 6 times now.
Wow. Now, did you watch it when it first came out, or did you you seen it a couple of times even before we did the review?
Yeah, I saw it when it first came out, and I've seen it 5 more times since. Once just for this, but the other times were just because I wanted to watch it again, because I was like, damn, this is a good fucking movie.
That is awesome.
Because I keep watching it like, fuck, that's Eazy-E. That's Trey. That's fucking Ice Cube.
Yep.
And it's mind-boggling how close they are to the characters that they're playing. And they're not characters, they're real fucking people.
Yep.
That's what's, for me, I think this is a top 5 band documentary for me. I love this movie. I think it's really great.
Do you put this in your top 5 for for biopics, basically?
Yeah, I'll put this in the top 5 because I've seen it enough times now that I think I can honestly say that it's right up there for me. Like The Doors, I love The Doors.
Yeah.
But there's some shit that ain't true.
Right.
So this one gets in the top 5 just based off of how close I think it might actually be to what actually happened.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome. Wow, I wasn't not expecting that at all. Not expecting that at all. That is great. All right.
I don't look like your typical rap fan, so.
I see. The thing is, for this movie, I don't think. See, Sammy watched this movie, and she never really cared for NWA and everything else, and she didn't really care for the music. But she said when she watched this movie, she even cried. Like she was the whole scene with the Eazy-E passing away and stuff like that, and she actually really liked this movie. She thought it was really good. It was really well done. So you don't even have to be a fan of rap to enjoy this movie.
I'll tell you this though, because I am a few years ahead of you. If this was a B.I.G. or a Tupac movie, it wouldn't be getting 5s.
Yeah.
It's because I was into that music at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So like a Tupac or a Biggie movie, it's not going to have the same effect on me. Even if the actor looked exactly like them and nailed it, just wouldn't have the same effect.
What did you think of Notorious, by the way? Did you think that was okay?
It was all right.
It's the same way I feel. It's okay. It's not the best.
I just, it could have been better.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with you.
Anything that's a movie about music, I'll watch because I just love that. Mm-hmm. I'm fascinated by that.
Yeah. You know what's a good one, but it's fictional, but it's about music? It's Inside Llewyn Davis, Coen Brothers movie. I don't know if you've ever seen that one.
Is that like about a fictional?
It's a fictional folk singer, but it's actually a really fucking good movie. It's a Coen Brothers movie. Inside Llewyn Davis. I recommend it by far. It's you will enjoy it.
Send me the picture on my messenger so I can watch it.
I will do that for you. I'd love to hear your opinion about it.
Yeah.
All right, Ragnar, what is yours?
4 and 4. Simple, easy. Each of the actors did well playing the actual real fucking people. The guy who played Eazy-E did fucking really good. He really looked fucking damn near like him, you know?
Yeah.
Cube's son looks a lighter shade of him,
mm-hmm.
You know? And he did just as well in the fucking film. I think there's probably maybe a couple things if they wanted to go actually for realism, they could have put in there.
Like the allegations on Dr. Dre and stuff like that?
Allegations with Dre, but also, there's a few other things they could have added in there to add more fucking realism to what was going on and what happened and shit.
Right.
For a biopic, it's actually really good. I've only seen it once, but yeah, I mean, it's good. I recommend it.
All right.
Ron, what's yours?
What is mine? This was hard because I love this movie, and I thought this movie when I first saw it, and I saw the director's cut first. I didn't see the theatrical cuts. I don't know what they cut out, so I already saw the extended cuts because I'm a big fan of extended and longer cuts. They don't bother me. I'm a fan of those. This movie was amazing. This movie's acting was great. There was music that I grew up with that I remember when I was a teenager and stuff like that I loved. Seeing O'Shea Jackson play. I said it right, right?
Close. So close. Yeah, you got it right.
Did I say, okay. I don't know if I said. Seeing him play Ice Cube, I think he pulled it off perfectly. Like he was just amazing to watch. And also Eazy-E. Chris Mitchell, I think I said his name was Chris Mitchell, playing Eazy-E was just like, wow. Like, I remember seeing these music videos on fucking MTV and all that and everything, and seeing like the interviews, and it's like going back in time, and they did it so perfectly well. All the scenes, the concert scenes, the fucking scenes with them going against their manager, the battle rap. I mean, everything. It was just amazing. The Yo Felicia scene inside the hotel room, when the guy was trying to look for his chick and everything. Yeah. That scene was fucking hilarious, because that was all that was perfectly put in there. It was a little comedic side, because there was a lot of comedy in this movie. There was a lot of drama, like major drama in this movie. This movie was even serious in some places and stuff like that. But it was just so well done, and I agree with Ray. This is probably one of the best musical biopics out there. I adore this movie, just like I do The Doors, Walk the Line. There's also movies like Ray. There's so many good movies out there and stuff like that when it comes to musical biopics, but this one really hits it on the spot. Enjoyment is a 5 for this. This is a 5 all the way. The only thing I'm going to take away for my critical is it's not even really taking barely anything. I'm going to give it a 4 3/4. And the reason why is because I feel like they could have put more in. I think they should have put the allegations in. I think that would have made it more realistic to show what type of person he was. I understand it's a movie and they're trying to make him look like a good person and everything, but they needed to show that. You know, everybody goes through their faults and then they, go through the redeems. So they could have put that in there. But that's really the only thing. I mean, do you agree with me, Ray, or what do you think?
I was going to say, quite honestly, we all go through ups and downs, but usually it's not like rape allegations. So
that's true. That's true. But altogether, I mean, critically, this is an amazing movie, and I was really, really on the verge of getting it a 5 for critically. They're just a couple things here and there that just need to be fixed here and there, but just not enough to, like I said, it's only a quarter of a point. Yeah. But I still think this is a masterpiece when it comes to filmmaking. I think that they did an amazing job with this. This is a huge recommendation. I think that anybody can watch this. You don't have to be a fan of rap to like this, and you would still like this. I mean, it's just watching it just for the acting alone was just great. Seeing these 4 guys, these guys together and everything, it's fucking beautiful, man. It's a fucking great movie. So I'm actually very.
You kind of have to have an enjoyment of the music.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I will say 100%. If you are not a NWA fan, you will not like this fucking movie.
No, that's not true because
my Sammy didn't like it. She's not a fan of NWA.
I wasn't a fan going into this. Like I didn't. There wasn't a lot that I knew about it, but I learned a lot from it, and I liked it a lot. So that's not a fair statement.
Fuck Ragnar, I stand corrected.
Oh, fucking shit.
Oh, man. So that actually, I'm very shocked at all the reviews. That's great. I didn't know if you guys would like this movie or not, especially Ray. I love your review. That's fucking awesome. And the fact, because you went through that time and everything.
You know, I'm a cornucopia of good times, Ron. You'll be surprised. I like fucking country music too.
Hey, I don't mind country music. I don't mind some country music.
That doesn't surprise me.
Nothing wrong with that.
What am I, some kind of white trash over here, Ragnar?
I didn't say that.
Just because I'm pretty good at drinking beer.
Oh man, so this was fucking fun, man. So what is our next one? What is our next biopic? Because we already did Straight Outta Compton. We did Elvis. We got to do another biopic. What is the next one on the list?
CB4.
Yeah, but is that a real movie? Is it a biopic?
It's a real
actual band?
It's a fucking movie.
Well, it's not a biopic.
They play songs in the movie. I just told you they sing songs.
Hey, a mockumentary will work. You know, I mean, if Ray picks Spinal Tap, I'd be all for it.
Well, I can't do Spinal Tap because I'm doing that on the 22nd with Metalhead Journey. So you got to pick something else.
Then I guess it's CB4.
We could do Dewey Cox.
I love that movie too.
Walk. That's a fucking hilarious movie. You know what? I'd be completely gay for that. Dewey Cox, the Walk Hard story, or it's like
that's a good one.
So Walk Hard, Dewey, the Legend of Dewey Cox, or something like that.
So why don't you take a bunch of movies about bands, write them on a piece of paper, put them in a fucking hat, and just pull one out and let me know what the fuck we're doing, all right?
I'm fine with Dewey Cox, but if you want to do it that way.
And don't cancel 17 times before the next one.
Oh, my God.
It was technically only 15.
It's technically only 2. I canceled twice on you. Fucking.
And technically, it's been so many that I just wrote this off, and I didn't even remember we were doing it.
Hey, but you pulled it off pretty good. I mean, you're going from memory from the movie because you probably watched it back in December when we were supposed to do this episode.
Well, I've seen it so many times, but like Casey was saying, I got a fucking thing. It bings, and it's a fucking StreamYard thing. And like, I'm running a bath. I got my candles lit. I got my music playing. I was like, fuck this. I'm taking a bath. Fuck you guys. I'll be here at 8.
Oh, man. So much fucking fun.
Fantastic. Thanks for taking over, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys showing up and taking care of us.
You're welcome.
Always a great time.
Yeah, plug away where people can find your show and all that good stuff.
All right. So check out Barrel. Well, Ragnar, you want to do it?
Fine. Find us on every single fucking social media platform there is. Whatever fucking platform has any sort of podcast on it, there you go. You're going to fucking find us on there and listen to us. And if you don't like us, then you can go fuck yourself. If you do like us, pleasure yourself lovingly.
No, seriously, check us out, Barrel Age Flicks, also on Instagram and everything. And we are worth a listen. We do hilarious fucking episodes. We've had a great start of a season 4. And also check out Barrel Age Chick, seriously, the sister show to us. They are a fucking great show, and they're doing so fucking well. They got a lot of great episodes. They just did an episode on Little Whorehouse in Texas, actually, which is very entertaining. Check it out.
Yeah. Nice.
So definitely check out Barrel Age Chicks. And also...
balls again.
Yeah, I'm not getting hit in the fucking balls again. Seriously, that shit fucking sucked. Sammy did not take. She took no punches. She went for it too. She just right there.
Yeah,
knocked me on the fucking ground.
No
Oh yeah, and you were very happy to be a part of that show.
Yeah, I know. I thank them a lot for allowing me to be on the show.
And also, definitely,
I love my balls.
Yeah, I love mine, but not getting hit.
Hey, where the fuck can they buy any merch for you guys?
Oh, seriously.
Well, you keep stealing our fucking ideas, Ray, so...
Yeah.
Well, I know what my next fucking product is.
The new bootleg shirt. The new Ray's bootleg shirt of Barrel Age Flicks. But seriously, check out our store. Our link is right underneath in our show description. We have our T-shirts. I'm actually going to be putting up the Season 4 art T-shirt up here soon. But, yeah, buy a T-shirt. And also, check out our fucking Patreon. You got to go to our Patreon. It's $5 a month. You get to watch our shows uncut. And I'm telling you, when our shows are cut up, we cut them up. This is the uncut show. You see everything. And there's drama. There's funny shit. There's shit that we talk about that has nothing to do with the fucking movie. There's tits and ass and everything. Seriously.
I need to subscribe to our Patreon now.
Ragnar, your eyes just went up so big. That was so fucking great. Oh, shit.
Oh,
no, seriously, our Patreon's $5 a month, uncut. Check it out. I mean, it's well worth the money. I mean, you get everything. You get all the nice, great videos of us just bullshitting and just drinking and getting drunk, which, by the way, one thing I got to promote, our 200th episode coming up here soon. There can only be one. We're going to be taking a shot every 15 minutes for almost a 3-hour-long show, spinning the wheel.
Stupid.
Oh, it's going to get fucking crazy. It's going to be bad. And we'll see how that goes. But that's going to be our 200th episode where we're going to be trying to review 4 Highlander films drunk as fuck.
So how are you going to do it without Chase after the first half hour?
You already know it, Ray. You already know it. Trust me. We already have it. That's why he's doing the first movie.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, we got Goot's gonna be in it too. We got 5 guys in it, but the 4 guys. I'm hosting part 3. Ragnar is doing Endgame part 4. Wow. And I think wow, almost said it. Stu is doing. I didn't say it. Stu is doing number 2, the worst one in the bunch, And we already said that no matter what, Chase is doing the first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we weren't. Yeah, he's hosting the first. But the thing is, what's going to happen is if we feel like a guy is too drunk of the show, we get to vote him off not hosting, but they can still sit there in the show. So I think it's going to be between me, Stu, and Ragnar, because I think we hold our liquor better than the other two. So we'll see how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to be a fun show. But our 200th episode, it's going to be a shit show. It's going to be, yeah. But
I got a feeling that last like 20-30 minutes is going to be everybody just laying on the table and the camera's just rolling and no audience.
That'll be the Patreon video right there. You see the $5 right there. I would love to see people make bets on who's going to actually be the number one. That would be a really cool. People make bets about it.
One. We know who's going down first.
No. Number one, the last one. There can only be one. The winner. Who do you think?
My money's on Ragnar. Prettiest, best drinker on the whole fucking show.
You're so sweet, Ray.
I know, man. Hey, pretty recognizes pretty. That's how this works.
See? That's how this shit goes.
Yeah, there you go.
Awesome, guys.
This was so much fun.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys.
Well, thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, seriously.
No
thank you for having us part of your show. We always love this. We're looking forward to the next one. This is always great fun, guys.
Yeah, let's not make it. Let's not.
We should do Debbie Does Dallas.
Absolutely.
I'm game for that.
Go. Yeah, let's not wait a year. So, all right.
I'll get out my film projector.
How about we do it like midsummer, like maybe like a July or something like that? I think July would be
good. Sounds good.
All right.
Awesome.
That'll work.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Later.
Later.
Appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
Thank you for listening to our latest episode of Season 4 of Barrel Aged Flicks. If you like our show, please leave a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Guys, this helps out enormously. Give us a follow on Instagram at Barrel Aged Flicks Podcast. If you would like to send us a special film request, please contact us via Instagram and we will give you a personal shout out on the show. We are also on Facebook and Twitter. Our podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, Buzzsprout, Google Podcasts, Audible, Pocket Cast, Spotify, CastBox, iHeartRadio, and Pandora. Make sure you check out Barrel Aged Chicks, our spin-off show where you get the girl's perspective. Subscribe to our Patreon for uncut video and early access to our podcast. Special thanks to Carl Casey at White Bat Audio on YouTube for his awesome music. This guy fucking rocks. Check him out. Want to give a shout out to Sammy, one of our guest hosts on the show who does our amazing album artwork. Thank you, Sammy. Our podcast only exists because of listeners like you. To find other great shows, head over to deluxeeditionnetwork.com. Hope you join us for our next episode. Later, guys.